Hey guys, this is the easiest, the fastest, and the most efficient way to go troll creeping in Age of the Ring. And I make this because not enough people do it in Age of the Ring. It's a little bit harder than in other mods, but it's totally possible. But it can be such an advantage too. Now, probably the tactic I see most in PvP games is just classic archer pike combo. You know, pikes on whole ground stage, archers on aggressive, and just send them at them. I mean, this is like the easiest, the safest way. I would say this works for most good factions. Woodland Realm, you need to make sure that your pikes don't actually attack the cave troll like they are doing now. You'll want to like have them in reserve in case your main damage force is the archers for Woodland Realm. Your pikes are just there to defend. The X is kind of a buffer because they're like slightly more tanky. Now that these have killed it, this was easy, required no micro at all, and the pikes just take care of it, get their level 2 and get their money. Often in a PvP game, if you want to do this early, you won't always have a combo of pikes and archers ready. So what you can do is just immediately after they come out of this barracks, especially on this map, and a lot of maps like it, if I'm being honest, you can send your pikes over, they can take care of this this warg, sorry, and instantly, by the time they're done that, then your archers will be ready too. That means you're not wasting time and you get an extra creep along the way. On this map especially, if your enemy is going to creep this troll, then this is probably the first one that they're going to creep. So it's good to get in early and do it before you creep your own troll, unless they have the exact same idea. But look at the vision on these guys, by the way, just as an aside. They can see so much. No cavalry has that much vision. That's insane. But yeah, I'll get up to these guys. Aggressive stance and defensive stance on pikes. As usual, they're level 2, so the pikes are going to be doing even more damage. They'll get this down quick smart. And I mean, they've lost like 3 guys so far. It's nothing. This is by far the easiest way. But I mean, we're not always about the easiest way here. Like, there's definitely better ways you can do it. There's one guy far out. But yeah, there's faster and more efficient ways to do this too. And once he's done, they can head back into the fight. They probably don't want to go here all on their own, but they can come back and defend. Yeah. Honestly, I want to see if they get level 3 from doing this. I haven't checked. They may well, because level 3 is awesome for these guys. They get 33% armor. Almost. Yeah, it's almost there. They have to kill just a little bit more. It's still not bad. This is a strategy that all the pros use, and you'll have to use it with like a bunch of evil factions. They can't do the pike archer things, just like some good factions can. So what you do, you get your builder in, pikes kind of out of the way, they follow the troll, not getting too close, and as soon as he turns around, he's totally defenseless. He won't follow them, and it's just gone in seconds. They can instantly take it out. It's better, in this mortar example, it's easier to use 2 battalions, and it can take a little bit of practice sometimes too. But you can indeed do it with just the 1. It's entirely possible. You might have to run away at some point because you won't be able to kill the troll before it gets back. But the technique is basically the same. I'm going to move him a bit over on aggressive stance because he's not going to fight back anyway, and I haven't killed him so far, so I'm going to run back, and I can do it. You can do it with the unit. You can make him run back and then turn around when he loses interest, but easier is to do it with the builder again. This time it's probably going to take me 3 turns. Generally, if you're lucky, it'll be 2. Okay, I'll just do this method just to show. And look at that, he got off 1 hit. But yeah, in a little bit slower. It took a little bit longer, but they still managed to do it, and they'll still get level 2. So you've used 1 battalion, and you haven't sacrificed it either. This battalion's going to regen, just like any other normal pike would. Yeah. Also, I haven't mentioned this, but you can, when you're creeping, use alt. Oh, it's so good. It's like the best thing ever. You press it, and they just instantly get your money back. Like, your enemy isn't going to swoop in at any stage and steal this money from you. Alt, boom. If you're like, if there's a small battalion, then you might go like this or something. I don't know. But yeah. but they just get it on their own. It's like automatic. It's awesome. As an aside, there are some factions that don't even need anything else. Literally, one thing of pikes can do it. Dwarves especially, they're like ordinary dwarves cost, what do they cost? 350? Yeah, not bad. Costs 350, a little bit more than your, average pikes, but they can take out a troll all on their own. They can just go immediately there. Even better would be to have a mine shaft here, so they just come right out of the barracks. And let's count how many hits they can tank. 1, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 would kill them. Far out. Yeah, and this is super easy too. There was little to no micro involved right here. I had them on hold ground stance so they can tank those extra blows. And another thing I did was I waited to attack him around here. I didn't try to go in around here and try to attack him like here where you're kind of trapped a little bit. If you're out and so your whole unit is attacking him and you're not trapped in some corner, then it'll go a lot smoother. Yeah, the other thing, they can do that. The other one is for the dwarves is these guys. These guys only cost 300. Can you believe it? The heck. They're very strong. They can head in and take it out all on their own too. I'm going to use that alt trick in a minute. I'll get some extra command points. Why not? Just in case. Yeah, alt, bim, bam, and then even to capture the inn as well. That can be so good. See if they get it. That's it. Alright. It's the men turn. Here we go. Again, I'm doing it on the outside. And let's count the hits. 1. They can tank 1, 2. And it looks like it's going to be 5 again. That'd be my guess. Far out. That's fantastic. 5 hits. And so these guys are going to have almost the entire battalion alive. And I don't think they lost a single unit. Is that right? They didn't lose a single unit. That's amazing. So yeah, they can take that out even better. These guys even better than the dwarves. Well done. The other unit that can do this is Lorien's pikes, I do believe. Especially on level 2, they can tank 4 hits. And as well as others, a lot of good factions pikes can actually do this, I should say. They didn't get level 2, that's a disadvantage. That's interesting. But yeah, with some of the other good faction pikes, it's a bit risky. You'll have to rely on luck a little bit. Like, it won't always work out exactly as you want it. Imagine, oh yeah, those guys do it easy. Any pike over 500, like, surely it's got to do it, right? But yeah. Okay, now for Lorien. I'm going to do 2 tests. The first is just ordinary. They go straight there on level 1. The second test, they're going to be level 2. I'll see how they fare. I'm almost certain that they can tank 4 hits on level 2. But to get there, they have to kill a warg, and in doing so, they might lose a bit of health, and then so like they'll only end up being able to tank 3 hits. But yeah, we'll see. In this case, it worked out pretty well. Most of them are on full health, so they'll be able to tank 4. This is level 1. Here goes. This is looking like 3 hits. I got pretty unlucky. He had 5 in one go there. I'll see. This has got to be as unlucky as you can be. I think the most I've seen hit is like 6. I mean, come on. In the end, it looks like they might be able to do it. They'll have a really tough time though. So yeah, it's very risky doing this. What would have made it so much easier is just have 1 battalion of archers, and they would have taken this out so much faster. It would have been able to do it. I'm going to use the alt strategy, so they're going like that. And watch them go. They missed it. Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously it won't always work. But yeah, it's still pretty good. This is on level 2. On the way though, they are healing. Far out. Let's see how much they healed by the time that they get there. They started off around like what, 1/3 health. Now they're pretty much just over halfway there. Here it is. I'm betting, first of all, the banner carrier here, it's acting like a buffer, right? He's got to hit the banner carrier before anything else. They are doing a bit more damage, and I haven't counted, but okay, let's pay attention to this one right here. You know what? That kind of looked like 3, I'm not gonna lie. But at least they have that extra damage. And so yeah, they'll take it out without too much troubles. Again, have him on the outside, don't be attacking him like in here or over here. Yeah, give them plenty of space when they're doing this. And these guys, I know they're just going to take it out, but like, I'll give you a pretty good idea how much damage they can do anyway. The troll's not coming back from this. If they had 2, then I think it can come back, but 3 or 4, and yeah, they'll destroy it in time. For a bonus, this is the map Wreck. It's a fairly common one, and it has these Barrow Wight layers. Many people like Barrow Wight layers. They can be insane. They can be kind of crazy. If you just go up from it with infantry, so often the only way to deal with it is through archers. But look at this. I mean, that took 3 seconds, and that's just free money, right? It's just gone. This gives you 3 treasures, like the cave troll gives you 4, and it was just like that. It's just free money as well. I mean, also I'm getting free money from killing it too. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? I imagine you can do it with another battalion too, using this battalion as a builder. But I'll show you. How easy was that? That's kind of insane. If you don't have a builder around, this is in the enemy's base, so why are you going to have a builder in the enemy's base? You can just do this. You can use another battalion, get him out of there, and he'll run around, he'll go back, he's not paying attention, he doesn't care, he's just going about his business, and before he can even get back to his home, it's destroyed. These guys will get level 2 as well. I mean, there's just no disadvantage to it. It's so easy. So yeah, these strategies will work for almost every faction. One that I haven't mentioned thus far is Misty Mountains, and I haven't mentioned because honestly they are my absolute favorite faction, as well as Haver of Creeping Stratagem. They are honestly just fantastic, and I'll in probably tomorrow, if I'm being honest. I'll show you a cast where I'll show you how to do it. It's just fantastic. Yeah, they have, in my opinion, they are the best at creeping cave trolls, which you wouldn't think so. But they're kind of amazing. This hasn't gone too well, hey. But yeah, actually, I reckon they'll get them on this turn. Yeah, not too bad, and they're fast too. They're doing pretty good. Doggle Door as well. They you might struggle a bit creeping as them, but there are ways. I wouldn't recommend their orcs because they're gonna die too fast. Even if you do get level 2, it is possible to save them. But yeah, it's much more riskier. The best way, their anti-monster unit is their Blighted Trappers. It is. But yeah, and yeah, I'll tell you again exactly how they can do it next time, because they are in that other game. Yeah. Anyway, till then, see ya. Yeah.